Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Janelle Veronica and I post makeup videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. So if you absolutely love your makeup, make sure that you subscribe and join the family here in Makeup Land. For today's makeup, I'm going to walk you through a full coverage makeup beat. Eyeshadow, everything, full face, everything included. For my eyeshadow, I have the LA Girl Sunkissed Glow eyeshadow palette. Alright, this is what the palette looks like. We have some beautiful shimmers in the palettes, some nice browns, some nice transition shades in the palette as well. So this is what I'm going to be using for my eye look today. I'm going to go in with a Fenty foundation, sprinkle in some other makeup products to pull a full face together. So with that said, let me get to priming and let me get some makeup on my face. For my primer today, I am going in with the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipsing Mattifying Primer. This primer is good at mattifying the skin. So if you have oily skin, this primer is so good. Alright, so primer has sunken in nicely to the skin. It's time to go in with foundation. For my foundation today, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. And I am going in with the shade 430. Just going to dot that all over the face. And as you see, when you first apply it, it looks a little bit orange, but once you blend it out, it settles into the perfect shade. I'm going to go in with my Real Technique sponge and start to pounce that foundation in. Alright guys, so foundation all blended out, and as you see, it settles, it oxidizes, and it settles into the perfect shade, perfect match for my neck and for my face. I'm going to go in now and do some concealing and some highlighting. Today I'm going to go in with the JUVIA'S concealer. Now I had a subscriber say to me, her name is Carla, she is so pleasant, one of the sweetest subscribers that I have. And she says that she finds that the JUVIA'S concealer is a little bit too oily. I don't find that, but I'm going to use it today to see if I still like it because I haven't used it in a little while. I am going in with shade number 12. On my mustache. A little bit on the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on the chin. Now, as usual, I normally let my concealers dry down so that I get fuller coverage before I go in and blend them out, and I use that time to contour. For my contour today, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. And I'm going to go in with the shade 445 Expresso. So just 3 dots and around the forehead. I'm just going to go in with my BH Cosmetics number 3 brush and start to blend that contour out, working it backwards into my hairline. Alright guys, so contour all blended out. I'm going to switch to a callus sponge and start to blend that concealer out, starting at my chin onto the forehead in nice patting motions, down the bridge of my nose, then onto the under eye. Concealer blended out. It's time to set. For my setting powder, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and I am going in with the shade Honey. This is the first time that I am going in with this powder from Fenty. I've never tried it before, so let's see how it melts. Alright, so it's melting into the concealer nicely. On the forehead, the chin, you know, all of the areas that we went in with that Juvia's Place concealer. Alright, so I like the way how that looks. It doesn't look heavy or cakey under the eyes. As I said, this is the first time that I'm using the Fenty Beauty setting powder. This is the shade Honey on my complexion, and it looks nice and smooth. Under eyes are nicely set. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face, and to do that today, I am going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in the shade 365 Nutmeg. I like to go in with a sponge first, just to press the powder in, then going with my brush to diffuse and soften. I forgot to set down the bridge of my nose where I highlighted, so let me do that quickly. Always have to set all of the areas that you highlight. Nice. For bronzer today, I'm going to go in with a Revolution Beauty bronzer. This is the Revolution Beauty Splendour Ultra Matte Bronzer in dark. And I'm going in with my Ashley Lee P04 brush So on the cheekbones, just to bring some warmth back to the face, around the forehead, I'm also going to use the bronzer to sculpt my nose out. Alright guys, so I did my brows quickly off camera just to save a little bit of time. To prime my eyes for the eyeshadow today, I went in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, the matte finish in the shade Deep Olive. I like this because it dries down so quickly. It dries down matte and you don't have to set it with any setting powder, and it is such a good eye primer. Now, as I said, for eyeshadow, I have the LA Girl Sunkissed Glow eyeshadow palette. Again, this is what the palette looks like. So it's time to create an eye look. I'm going to start by going in with this brown shade in the palette. I took off the sheet with the names. I never keep them, but I think the brown shade is called Comet. That nice chocolate brown in the palette, and I'm going to work that in my crease with a Morphe M434 brush. On the outer V as well, this color is a nice rich chocolate brown. I'm just making sure that I have a nicely defined crease. I love it when a palette has a nice dark brown to really go in and define the crease. So again, on the outer V of the eye, so that it hugs the lid. And I'm just patting that in. So pretty, absolutely, I love it. I'm gonna soften the edges of that dark brown, and I'm gonna go in with this. It's like a brownie orange color in the palette. It's called Free Spirit, and I'm gonna use that just to soften the edges of that dark brown. So I'm blending a little bit higher than the crease. And I'm just making sure to overlap the edge of the dark brown so that we soften it, the edges a little bit, but still making sure that the crease is nice and defined. So I'm not blending completely over the dark brown shade, just around the edges and a little bit higher than the crease. So this essentially is working like a transition shade. I am so spoiled for choice with these shimmer shades. These shimmers are so pretty, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go for this one here. It's like a pinky orangey shimmer shade. It's called Sunrise, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. flat shader brush. Alright, so it's looking a little bit more silver because it has silver reflects. The glitter pigments are silver, but the base color is like a pinky shade, so it's picking up a little bit more silver. Alright, so that shade on the lid is so pretty. I'm going to go back in with the first dark brown. We blend the outer V of the eye a little bit into the crease as well. I'm going to run a little bit of black eyeliner. I think black eyeliner on the waterline before I go in and blend out the dark brown shade is going to look good. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay Liner in the color Ultimate Black. I'm going to go back in with the dark brown called Comet that we have in the crease and work that beneath that black liner just to smoke out that area. Alright guys, so we are done with the palette. I look so cute. The shadows blended out nicely. Don't sleep on LA Girl palettes. They're affordable, but I find the mattes in an LA Girl palette blend out so nicely, and the shimmer shades are always so pretty. For my lashes today, I'm gonna go in with the Eyelure London Definition Lash. It's style number 126. Alright guys, so lashes are on and it's time for some blush. I just absolutely love these Eyelure Definition lashes. They're about the only lashes that I use right now. I absolutely love them. Just the right amount of drama, not too big or too overpowering on the face. Just a nice, cute, simple lash. For blush today, I'm going to go in with the Palladio matte blush in the shade Tipsy. It's a nice orangey coral blush. And I'm going in with my Real Techniques 400 blush brush. I'm going to go in now just to perfect my under eyes and smooth them out and make them look nice and blurred a little bit more. So I'm going in with my Morphe M554 tapered paddle brush. I'm going to dip into some of the Fenty Beauty setting powder, shake the excess off, and then just go in and perfect the under eyes. Blend it nicely into the blush as well. I always do this as a final step for under my eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in Molten Gold. I'm just going to use that on the inner corner of the eye, just for a little pop. Down the bridge of my nose, on the tip, blend with my sponge. Nice. Setting spray today is the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. While that setting spray dries down, I'm going to go in and line my lips with a Morphe pencil. This is the Morphe lip liner in the shade Trendsetter. It's a brown pencil. I'm going to go brown on the lips, so I'm going to go in with my Revlon lipstick. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Matte Lipstick in the shade 013 Hot Chocolate. Alright guys, and that is the makeup look all complete. My nice full coverage glam makeup. I think the eyeshadow makes this look so glam. This would be perfect for like a night out, a night on the town, a night out partying. This face is serving that look today. As I said, today for the first time I used the Fenty Beauty, what's it called? Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Satin Powder in the shade Honey. and I really like it. It really sinks into the concealer. Under eyes are looking nice and matte, not cakey, not heavy at all, just nicely blurred and nicely set, and I really like it so far. All right, I'll wear it throughout the day and update you guys in the description box about my final thoughts about it and let you know if I absolutely love it. All right guys, so thank you very much for hanging out with me for yet another video. If you are new here, I would love it if you subscribe and join the family here in Makeup Land. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you've ever tried the Fenty. It's not new. I am late to the game. If you've tried the Fenty setting powder and if you like it, drop me a comment and let me know. So until next time, I want you to be fabulous. I want you to have a fantastic week wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.